my God, JACKBOYS 2 dropped. I love Travis Scott. I can't wait to rage. Could you imagine if I actually acted like that? I would hate myself so much. I mean, even more than I already do. Anyways, the latest album from Travis Scott, yes, even though it is labeled as a JACKBOYS project, Travis is the main artist on the vast majority of it. JACKBOYS 2 is out now. It dropped yesterday, actually, on 7/13. Now, Travis being on the vast majority of it is not the worst thing. But for the 17 people that are looking for the other members, you may be disappointed. Now, dropping the project on 7/13 coincidentally falls on the same date as Houston's area code, which is where Travis Scott is from. And makes some sense. And then we get an intro from Bun B where he kind of talks it up. He's saying, this is where things are going. We're the next city to blow. We got the lifestyle, night scene. We got everybody and everything. And this is the album that's going to explain it to people. And while that may be true, I don't know. It just seems strange and it almost forced. But I guess Houston be popping. Going into the album, like while the whole radio theme may have been done before, and some may argue it's been overdone, it works here and it doesn't feel too egregious or obnoxious. Now, honestly, as far as JACKBOYS 2 goes, I don't know what I expected to get out of this project. My expectations for a full album of music from Travis Scott are basically non-existent. I haven't been interested or excited for a Travis Scott project since Astroworld, and I haven't liked a Travis Scott project since Rodeo. Sure, he can throw together a couple of good songs, but on a lot of his albums, it just feels like he loses steam. Like he gets tired halfway through. Like you get a sequence of good songs, then just it peters off for a little while, and then he gets energy again. Like I don't know. But it also just feels weird because we're in this era of let's throw as many songs on an album as we can to get more streaming. Like, don't you think you'd want to put better music out and make it flow better? Like give people a reason to actually listen to the album all the way through multiple times? Anyways, with that said, with this project, I will say there are some moments of, oh, this could be good, but ultimately it's not really for me. That might be coming from the settings that I listen to this music in, or just music in general. Like I listen to this album at work and on the drive home. Whereas it is entirely possible that the majority of Travis's fans and his audience, the people that he's trying to make music for, will be outside doing things at the park, after school, or while on summer vacation. But I'm 32 years old and have a day job and also multiple responsibilities. So, I got shit to do. I can't just be out there raging all the time. But with that said, I do also realize there's some songs I do enjoy. And I have also noticed that I tend to enjoy sections of songs rather than full songs, like the outro to Dumbo or Travis's last verse on Kick Out. Just to name a few. I also do like a few full songs. But speaking of full songs, the beginning of the album has a song that kind of addresses a lot of things that has been in the news regarding Travis Scott and Pusha T. So Champagne and Vacay has a line where Trav says, I swear these old kill me. You know my wines feel me. They just want the real me. Yeah, blue Bugatti. I'm dodging TMZ. Made 100 off of pushing T's. Now my phone on D&D. Yeah. Like, yes, this is a response to Pusha T. You can say that. Pusha T is older. He's almost 50. Trav is 34, so, he's older, sure. But he's not really saying anything crazy. So yeah, you can feel that way about older people. Yeah, you made a lot of money off of pushing tees. You've sold a lot of merch. That is where you get most of your money from, and your Nike deals. Like you're good there. Like I don't know that he's really saying anything of substance here. And I don't know that Pusha T is going to have anything in response to say. We'll just have to wait and see. I doubt that he cares at this point. But with that said, there's other songs on here that I wanted to mention. Kick Out has 21 Savage, but 21 Savage only had time for ad libs. So that's all we got. It even felt like there was a section for him right when the beat switch happened, but they just kind of left that open. So, and then on Shine, whatever Travis was doing on the hook was interesting, and he probably shouldn't do that again. I understand that it was an homage and like his own interpolation of scatting, but yeah, Glorilla sounded good on it though. And then we have the track with Tyla and Vibes Cartel, which I was not expecting to sound good or even be on this project. I think more so that I didn't expect it to be on this project because it kind of sounds different from the other stuff that we hear. Like it sounds good, even though, Vibes Cartel's verse and section may sound a little abrupt and aggressive at first. It sounds good still though. And then also the track that Trav has with Playboi Carti and Future, that was pretty good as well. Now with that said, there are other members of JACKBOYS, and personally, I don't care. I don't care for any of them. I know people like Don Toliver. I've just never really cared for his music. I don't like it. It's not for me. And I think that's fair. I can choose not to like things. But it's weird still. Like you have this whole project of JACKBOYS. Where's everyone else? But like none of their solo songs really stuck out to me. I guess the one Don Toliver had with Future was okay. But overall, this is not a project that I'm gonna find myself returning to. But if it's on, I'm not gonna rush to turn it off. It's fine. I don't imagine that this was meant to be a cohesive or conceptual album, but rather a large handful of songs that Travis and friends wanted to put out. Although again, it is mostly just Travis on here. Now, speaking on the JACKBOYS and other stuff like that, I do appreciate that people have their own labels or collectives because it can draw attention to new music for listeners. However, more often than not, just doing that is not enough. Like you can sign people to your quote unquote label and just not do anything with them. And that is what ends up happening. Like, I don't know if it's a lack of knowledge or skill, but so often the artists that are signed do not get the attention that they deserve and end up being shelved for years while the main person continues to do well and get work. There's even the idea that some people just get signed so that their music doesn't come out and instead just helps the main artist of the label. Like, yes, you got signed by your favorite artist, but then you just get fucked. Like, it's frustrating. Like, I don't want to tell people, no, you shouldn't do that, but because, you can get some attention and do well off of it. Like, even if you're just writing for somebody, yeah, you can do well, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of people want to do their own music and not write for people. Anyways, mini rant over. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this project. I don't imagine many of the people that actually follow this page cared for this album, but I might be wrong. So let me know. And if you're new here, like and subscribe to see more rambling and content like this. And thank you for watching, and please stay safe out there.